I am from Bangladesh. Anyone else? That's what I thought. I never really response. I got my green card last year. That was really fun. Yeah, thank you. You're brown. You get it. Like hell yeah, dude. Good for you. Where are you from, miss? Where are you from?
India.
India. Do you have a green card, citizen? You'll find someone. Kidding. If you don't have a green card, get one. It's really fun. It changed me completely. You know, I jaywalk now. Yeah. If you see a brown guy jaywalk, he has papers for sure. It changed me. You know, like I have conservative thoughts now. You know, the day I got my green card, I Googled where's my tax money going. I was curious. You know? You move here for school? Yeah. Was it hard to get a visa? It wasn't? It was really easy for you. But they ask you weird questions when you apply for a visa. I don't know if you know. They asked me, one of the first questions they asked me was like, how long is your stay? That was one of the questions they asked me, which is like a good question. You know, how long is your stay? That's a good question. I wish we had those questions in the 1600s when the first British guy was coming over to our land. You know, I wish we could have been like, how long is your stay? They're like 200 years. I'm like, fuck, that seems like a long time, dude. It seems awfully long, right? It's hard because my mom, she still lives in Bangladesh. She doesn't really understand American culture, you know. I told my mom that there's like poor white people here, and she freaked out. She was like, "What do you mean?" Because it's hard I didn't know that white people could be poor before I moved here. It's like a hard thing to grasp. Do you guys don't get? Because the country's like made by white people, designed by white people. You know, we couldn't even come into this country before like 1965. Like most of us couldn't be citizens, but then white people, they're still poor ones. And it's confused. It's like, you know, like designing your own maze, but you forgot how to get out of it. That's what that feels like. I'm like, you should know how to get out, right? What happened? You're like, I was doing heroin, I forgot. And, that's not funny, but it's, you know, it's the truth. It's sad. Brown, what did you study, miss? Computer science. That's okay. That's okay. I'm not gonna. Are you doing anything with it?
I'm a product designer.
Product design. What kind of product do you design?
Just like interfaces, like UX and...
UX, yeah. That's good. UX. Yeah. Brown kids, we don't really get sex ed. Did you get sex ed? No, right? Yeah. My dad, I think, tried. The day of my flight, he came into my room and he was like, Shafi, don't do it. And I was like, don't do what? He's like, don't worry about it. And he left. I don't know what that was. But I think that was it. I'm not sure, but maybe that was it. Did you guys know this? That the men scientists found the G-spot? Do you guys know that? Like they popularized it by Dr. Grafenberg. I'm pretty sure some of you might know. In the 1980s, they popularized the G-spot, which is kind of crazy because that means that men went to the moon before they went to the G-spot. In our defense, it is easier to locate the moon. You know, no one's ever like, oh my God, a full G-spot today. That's crazy. I have a friend who just got her nose done. You guys ever have that? A nose done. She got a nose job, and I was like, oh, it looks good. You know, you look good with a nose job. And then she was like, do you have any body modifications, Shafi? I was like, yeah, I'm circumcised. You know that. And she was like, ew, why would you tell me? I'm like, you asked. I didn't. You asked me if I have any body and that's, you know, a body modification. Last time I checked. You know what I mean, sir? Yeah. Yes. You got yours done? You're not circumcised? Where are you from? France? Germany, yeah, that makes sense. They do things differently there, yeah. And are you from Germany as well? Yeah. Did you get yours done? No. No one in Germany does it? Is that a thing? Not really, yeah. Okay. What about you? No? Is this like a unsubscribe meetup.com? Am I the only one who's circumcised? This feels weird. This is crazy. I've never been in a crowd where like 3 of them I asked, they're like, no, actually, you're the weird one. That's fun. I got mine done pretty late, which is not, you're not supposed to do that. My parents waited. I was like 10. Yeah, I remember the shirt I was wearing. That's not that good. Yeah. I wore a Lakers jersey to the... I was a big Lakers boy, and I just hope my doctor didn't take my foreskin and threw it in the trash and went Kobe. You know, I just... You seeing anyone? Is it hard? Has it been hard in the city? Why? What's the worst part about dating in New York, you think?
I haven't tried that much.
You haven't tried that much? You gotta stay in the country, you gotta do something. What was the worst last date you've been on?
It wasn't bad. I just didn't like him.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. The food was good, but the guy was the worst. I think that's what a bad date is. Like, guy, he sucked, for sure. Sorry? Chemistry? What you just said it for no reason? Is that what people are looking for? We have chemistry? What are you, like my mom? What the fuck? Like, you're brown, she's brown, chemistry. What? You guys have chemistry by default. Same race, right? You look the same. Look the same.